Hi, my name is Sarah Smith, and I am the co-founder of Foster Angels of Central Texas. When we started in Austin and Central Texas, we didn't really fully grasp the magnitude of how many kids needed our help. So we expected we might get 50 or so requests in our first year of operation, and then all of a sudden, by December, we had helped almost 500 kids in the foster care system. I think we are up to almost 28,000 kids now, but I think it's the type of help that really makes the difference.
It definitely does make my job a whole lot easier working with foster angels. The families we work with, the children we work with, they have a lot of needs that haven't been fulfilled in a long time, and CPS doesn't really have the ability to do it on their own. So when we work with foster angels, it gives us that extra support.
Foster Angels has been a very important organization to supplement the programming that we have here at Texas State for our FACES students. They respond immediately whenever our students have a need, and it can be anything from assisting with textbooks to wanting a class ring. Those are some of the exciting icing on the cake things that Foster Angels has done, but Foster Angels has also helped in crisis situations where students can't pay their rent, or they can't pay their utilities, or they don't have food. Foster Angels can come in right away and in a matter of days help us get that assistance to our students.
We've always provided and continue to provide exactly what they ask for, and in a matter of days, not weeks. And they remember that, and it demonstrates in no uncertain terms that someone listened and someone cared and someone did something about it.
So I learned about foster angels through one of our caseworkers, and when we needed something, we would request funds for them so that they would be able to go out to the stores and purchase those. And I think it was really neat because a lot of our children are used to maybe going through donations so that they have clothes, but now that they get to pick their own, it's really impactful for them.
So foster children need an organization like Foster Angels because they're able to fulfill those little requests, the clothing, the shoes, the underwear, but they're also able to fulfill those large requests like a trip to Six Flags or help with getting their driver's license. They're able to help just make life more normal for these children.
You take somebody that is thinking, man, what am I going to do, or how is it going to work out? Nobody cares, and all of a sudden, hey, you know what? Somebody really does care. And so if we can do that for them, you can imagine how that makes them feel like, I feel good today. I've got a new computer or a new bike, and if you can get that one mentor or two mentors and a little help from Foster Angels, hopefully you can go and be a different person.
Just reading the notes that they send and how much they appreciate the gifts and how much they appreciate the opportunities, it just warms my heart, and I don't need to see their faces because I can see it in their words.
One of the biggest challenges for our young parents in foster care is normalcy. Normalcy is the typical adolescent experience, so we are trying to give youth that in foster care, so they are able to provide and help us through that by giving them a nice outfit for graduation or celebration.
A lot of times when nonprofits grow, they get more complex and sort of harder to navigate, and I would say the opposite about Foster Angels, that the growth has only meant even greater responsiveness to our students' needs, and I really appreciate that.
The request program is bigger than I could have ever imagined, and now there's Toys for Teens, there's Back to School, a program that helps kids get their first car and furnish their first apartment. It's really neat to see that these kids know they can count on Foster Angels, and hopefully that little bit of encouragement will really alter their lives in a positive way.
In the end, that's the reward you get from all of this. And I think people forget about the legacy of helping a child. 100 years from now, they won't know me and they won't know you. But you know what? You might have another family that's created another family or two because they made a difference in the world. And so if you can concentrate on that and you think about the legacy of that, that's what I think Foster Angels is.